Hi everyone, welcome to Sridhar Academy. I am K. Raghavendra Sridhar. I am here to explain about mechanical engineering core subjects. Right now, I am delivering lecture series on manufacturing technology subject. Today, our lecture topic is classification of manufacturing process. Kindly follow the lecture code sequence and today's lecture number is MFT003 and I will provide my previous lecture video links below in the description box. Let us go into our topic. Have a look at this manufacturing process. Most of the metals used in the industries are obtained as ores. These ores are further subjected to the suitable reducing or refining process. By this refining process, the metals are going to be graded under different qualities, sizes, shapes. This graded raw material is going to be poured into the blast furnace. Because of the induced heat in the blast furnace, the phase change will be taking place. The solid phase of the raw metal is going to be converted into the molten form, that is in the liquid phase. This molten metal is poured into the molds to give the commercial castings, which are technically calling it as ingots. These ingots are further subjected to the one or more processes to obtain the usable metal products within the different shapes and sizes as per the requirement of the end users. All this further process used for changing the ingots into the usable products or comes under to the classification of manufacturing process. Have a look at this picture. Some inline manufacturing system has been shown. In this, two skilled laborers are standing and observing on how the actual work is going to be performed by the workstations. Next to them, pick and place robots are performing their pre-programmed task. Here some of the AGVs, that means automated guided vehicles, are traveling on predefined path to load and unload of the raw materials or semi-finished goods as per the requirement of the production within the part program. Why I am saying all this means this manufacturing system is not in one-man process. It is interdependent on many other individual processes, and with all the full-fledged involvement only, this manufacturing system will be successfully done in the industries in order to give the higher productivities. Let us see about the classification of manufacturing process. This manufacturing system has been classified into the four different categories. First one is primary shaping process, where the initial shape of the product is going to be casted. By the picture, you may can see clearly the casting process is going to be happening. Next one is secondary shaping process, which is nothing but the machining process. The products or components which we have obtained from the primary shaping process are basically rough finished, and those products are need to be machined to remove the unwanted surplus material from those surfaces. And next one is joining process. Whenever there is a larger length of standard sections are required to be produced, or else when several small pieces or several small components are need to be joined in order to fabricate a desired structure, means we need to opt for this joining process, for example like welding or riveting and some etc. And next one is surface finishing process. It is intended to provide a good surface finish when the surface finish and texture of the surface material is at the higher importance of the end user. Then we need to opt for this surface finishing process. Now let us see some details about this classification process in detail. Primary shaping process. It involves in casting process, plastic forming technology, powder metallurgy, bending of the metals, forging, forming, gas cutting, and many more examples are there for this primary shaping process. I will explain in detail each and every one. Now, basically, castings are needed to remelting of ingots in couple of furnace or by using of some other foundry furnaces, and then this molten metal are going to be poured into the mold cavities to obtain the final cast. These final cast may be required to undergo some other further operations as per the requirement of the end users. Here some of the examples of the primary shaping process are listed below. Casting process, forging process, metal forming, gas cutting, extruding, rolling, bending, drawing, piercing, shearing, squeezing, spinning, forming process. These are all the examples of the primary shaping process. All these primary shaping process examples which I have listed here are going to be explained in detail in my next video lecture of MFT004. Secondary shaping process, that means machining process. A fairly large number of components are need to be further processing after this primary shaping process. In many cases, these operations are performed on a bar stocks to obtain the desired products. But here again, this bar stocks is a product of primary operations like rolling, drawing or extruding, etc. Thus the components undergoing the secondary operations are basically rough finished components which are obtained from the primary shaping process. These components are going to be subjected to the one or more machining operations in a sequence to obtain the desired shape and dimensional accuracies. These secondary operations are mainly necessary when a very close dimensional accuracy and a very high degree of surface finish is required. And I would like to show some examples for this secondary shaping process. Here, turning operation, threading operation, knurling operation, drilling, boring, planing, shaping, slotting, sawing, milling, broaching, hubbing, grinding, and unconventional machining process. These are all the good examples of the secondary shaping process. All the secondary shaping process examples which I have listed here are going to be explained in detail each and every one on my next video lecture of MFT005. Joining process. This joining process may be temporary joints or permanent joints. These joining process are having a very wide range of applications in many domestic life, industrial life, transportation, automobiles, and many more, etc. In our domestic life also we can see many number of applications in our surroundings like making of these window grills, door grills, roofing structures, etc. These processes are used for joining of the metal parts. In general fabrication works, this joining process is having a very wide scope. Where there are larger in length of standard sections are need to be joined together, or sometimes when several small pieces are need to be joined to fabricate a desired structure as per the requirement of the end users, this joining process will be helpful a lot. In sometimes where there are production of these heavy boilers, there is a strong need to produce a watertight leak-proof joints. In this joining process has to be performed in a very precise and accurate manner. Some of the examples for the joining process has been shown here. Welding process, soldering process, brazing, riveting, screwing, press fitting, sintering, and adhesive bonding. All these joining process examples which I have listed here are going to be explained in detail in my next video lecture of MFT006. Surface finishing process. These processes, that means these surface finishing process, should not be misunderstood with the secondary shaping process, nothing but the metal removing process. This surface finishing process primarily intended to provide a good surface finish or a decorative components and protective coatings on the metal surfaces. Sometimes a very negligible amount of metal removal maybe takes place in order to meet the requirement of the end users. Thus, any appreciable variations in the dimensions will not affect this process. Some of the surface finish processing examples have been listed here. Buffing process, polishing, honing, lapping, tumbling, super finishing, belt grinding, sanding, electroplating, metal spraying, deburring, inorganic coating, anodizing, shearodizing, parkerizing, painting, plating, galvanizing, etc. All these surface finishing process examples which I have listed here are going to be explained in my next video lecture of MFT007. Dear viewers, I hope you all understand our video lecture topic on classification of manufacturing process. In the next sequence of 4 lectures, as I said earlier, MFT004, 5, 6 and 7, I will explain each and every classification of manufacturing process in detail. Do subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel Sridhar Academy. Previous video links will be provided in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Your Sridhar signing off. Have a nice day.